Hi Murli, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you. So, can you tell me something about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Murali Krishna. I'm from basically Andhra Pradesh. Now I'm currently staying in Hyderabad. Actually, I did complete my BTech in stream of electrical and electronics engineering from Sonandar College of Engineering and Technology from Andhra Pradesh. I'm exploring job opportunities and manual testing and automation. Basically, I have interested in IT side, so that was when I choose the software testing. I have a good knowledge in manual testing, like how to, what is the responsibility of QA engineer, like understand the requirement and derive the test scenarios and document test cases and
Mm-hmm.
maintain the RTM traceability matrix. Apart from, I have a knowledge in uh, automation testing, how
Mm-hmm.
to write the test script and execute the test scripts. Coming to my technical skills, Core Java and Selenium tool. Uh, mm, and my coming to my personal skills, I'm able to communicate with new people. That's all for me.
Okay. So, why are you looking for a job in testing?
Actually, basically, uh, I love helping. I love solving the other people's. Like I have proudly say, I am as a software tester.
Mm-hmm.
I do, um, I do release the good. I do help the release the good quality product to the market, and I can find the bugs. I can do the find the bugs in hidden in software applications.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I choose the software testing.
Okay. So, you are telling you are finding bugs in the application. So, which
Um,
applications you are testing?
uh, like web applications.
Which web application? Can you please elaborate?
Um, yeah, yeah. Actually, web application means uh, that is the access. The users can access the any version of software, and the multiple users can access the uh, every multiple platform like desktop and um, laptop and mobile, and multiple users can access the um, um, multiple operating systems like
So,
Windows.
yeah, yeah. So, you were telling that you are testing some applications, right? So, I am asking
Yeah.
about those web applications, websites, which applications you are testing.
E-commerce applications.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of bugs you have found in the e-commerce application?
um, Actually, suppose we have to test the one application,
Mm.
customer as a customer requirement, that is the uh, the actual result, and that is the matching with the actual result and expected result is a,
Okay. Okay, hold on. See, you introduced yourself, right? And you mentioned that you are having interest in testing the applications, right?
yeah.
So, at that time, you told that you are already testing the application. So, then the question that's why the question was that what kind of applications, what kind of websites you have tested. So, you can tell if you have tested Flipkart, Amazon.com, what kind of bugs you have found. Those things you can tell, right? So this is very
It's
important. If
okay.
you are going into the real time thing, right? You are
Okay.
testing those applications, you are finding bugs, then don't come to those definitions like expected result should match actual result, right? The testing should happen in such a manner that it should be compatible, right? It should work in laptop, it should work in mobile. But what testing you have done, that is more important.
Okay.
Practical knowledge is always more important than theoretical knowledge. If you have tested, see, you are a fresher, you haven't tested, you haven't got opportunity officially, but still at home you can test all these websites, you can find bugs, right? And then you can raise those bugs, you can also email them. Sometime back someone found a bug in Disney Hotstar application, right? And then they put it on LinkedIn. So that's kind of an experience, that's kind of a real time experience that you can get. And job is not necessary for that, but if you are not having job, still you can get some this kind of real time bugs, and you can showcase in an interview. So I thought you have also found such issues, that's why I was asking you on the same line, right? But in an interview you have to take care of all these things. If you are starting with practically the real time things, then you have to give them examples, then don't go to those definitions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, are you comfortable with Java as a programming language?
Yeah, basically, uh, knowledge.
Okay, so can you write a Java program to reverse a string? The string is your name itself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So can you share
Yeah,
your screen? I'm giving you screen sharing rights,
yeah, okay.
right? You need to click on the green button and you need to share your screen. Yeah, you can write program in Notepad++ or any IDE if you have, whichever you are comfortable with. Do you need any help?
1 minute, sir, 1 minute.
Hmm?
Uh,
So what is the output you are getting?
Actually, this is a small error.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, fine. So let me show you the solution.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, there are multiple approaches for this program, right? So this is let's say this is the string, this is the word, right? And then
Yeah.
this was the for loop that you were also trying to write, right? For I equal to 0, we'll iterate it till the length of the string, and then we will increment it one, right? And then you will extract each character and add each character in the front of the existing string. That's how you will reverse, right? This is the um, one of the approach. One more approach is in which you will have this string builder reverse method is there, right? It will directly reverse the string, that is it will give you the output,
Okay.
right? This is one of the mechanism available with string builder. Okay, so there are
Okay.
multiple ways to have the solution, and these are the
Reverse.
2 ways. Okay, now what is exceptional handling? What is exception handling? Yeah.
Exceptionally in the mechanism, this is occurring. Okay, this is a runtime error.
Runtime error might be. So what is exception handling?
So I'm not sure.
Okay, okay, no worries. So let me tell you the answer. See, what happens whenever your program is getting executed, right? So there will be some errors, some unplanned occurrences will be coming, which you can handle it via exception handling mechanism, right? Now, why do these exceptions come? What are the different reasons for exceptions to come? So those are, maybe a device might get failed, maybe the code errors are there. There are some problems with the code itself, or you're trying to open unavailable file, or the file which is not reachable, or file which is not accessible, or you might be entering some invalid user input, right? Or maybe you are not able to access that application, so there is a network issue, right? Then all these exceptions will come. Okay, now how many types of exceptions can occur in Java program?
Out of bound index, no such element exception.
No such element exception is an exception of Selenium automation.
Okay.
For Java, this question is about Java. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
So you're not comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically there are two types of exceptions. One is built-in exceptions and one is user-defined exceptions, right?
Okay.
In built-in exceptions, again, there are two subcategories. One is checked exception and one is unchecked exception, right? So in that, you can take care of exceptions like array index out of bound exception, then class not found exception, file not found exception, IO exception, null pointer exception, arithmetic exception, interrupted exception, runtime exception. These are all the exceptions. Then user defined exceptions are the ones which are defined by the programmers themselves to handle some specific situations, right? To define user defined exceptions, a new class that extends the appropriate exception class would be defined, right? Okay, so these are the two types of exceptions. Okay, now what is array index out of bound exception?
Sometimes you have to mention out of. I mean, some array. The array's length is the array length is 5. Okay, you can give the out of I mean, you can give the 6. You can mention the 6 numbers. So that time we have an out of bound exception.
Okay. Okay. Now let's say if you have to test Amazon website. Okay, so what are the high level test scenarios? How will you test Amazon website?
First of all, I have to check. The logo images are the logo and the spelling mistakes. Mm, the cart is working or not. Is to select the items that is working or not, and the amount is first of all the login is working or not. The links are working or not. The logo is correctly properly are displaying or not. These also we are check the.
Okay, then what else you will test?
Sorry.
What else? Apart from this, what else you will test?
The product, suppose you have to select the one product. So the properly one product are selected or not, if any to add the items or items adding to cart, that is the test that type of. And the amount the same amount are debited or not. Uh, that's all.
Okay. So let me show you some scenarios. So if you get this question in a real-time interview, so you can answer in this manner. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So first, let us take the functional test cases for Amazon, right?
Okay.
So you will check the shopping cart button is seen on the product display page. You will check whether the quantity of the product increases when adding one item to the cart. You will check whether the quantity is increased when adding the same item to the cart or not. Quantity is decreased when removing some items from the cart. You will check the user can remove all the items from the cart. The cart should be displayed as empty. You will check the count of the cart getting changed or not, whether when the user adds an item to the cart. You'll check the user is redirected to the checkout page after clicking on the checkout button. You'll check the total price is added when the product is added to the cart. You'll check the total prices is reduced when the product is removed from the cart. You'll check the products in the shopping cart remain the same even when the user closes the browser page and reopens it, right? Then you will
Okay.
check the user can access the checkout page only after adding the product to the cart. You will check the admin implements exclusive tax or tax is properly calculated. Then you will check all the registered users are allowed to access the checkout address page. Then you will check the back to cart link is redirecting the user back to the shopping cart page. You'll check the checkout payment page is seen only after entering valid mandatory details on the checkout address page, right? So user can change number of items. User can also add a text note. User can hold the items till the session is active. User can add any or all products to their wish list. User can add quantities of the payment, delete items from the shopping cart, right? Then you can check whether the shopping cart contains the price of the product, its name, and a link to the product's detail. You can check the user can add a gift message. You can check the right error message is displayed when user enters invalid input, right? You can check whether a back to cart link is displayed. You can check the confirmation message is coming properly. You can check application is calculating the shipping charges tax, right? A lot of test cases are there, a lot of test
Yeah.
scenarios are there, right? All these things. Then you can check the quantity button. You can check with the plus and minus button. You can check with the plus button only, minus button, right? So lot of test scenarios can be done. And if you get this question in a real-time interview,
Okay.
use this question to cover all the possible scenarios. If you are able to answer this question, no, then the interviewer will be very confident to hire you,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Murli, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how is my communication skill and technical
Right.
skill?
Right. So you have to work on your communication skill. Your confidence
Okay.
level is bit low. You are getting
Okay.
nervous, but don't get nervous, right? It's just an interview, right?
Yeah.
If you're not able to clear in one interview, there are other companies also. Don't get disappointed. Don't get demotivated. Try your level best, but don't
Okay.
worry about the results, right? You give your 100% and rest you have to leave on God, right? Whatever will happen, that will happen for good. And don't get nervous. If you will get nervous, then the questions for which you know the answers, you won't be able to answer. You will be
Okay.
fumbling while giving the answers, which is should not happen, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mulli, and wish you all the best for your career.
Thank you. Okay.